Alright, so here we are unboxing Catan expansion, which is the City and Night. So, unfortunately, my wife actually took out the wrapping for this one, so I don't technically need my X-Acto knife, but it's always nice to just have it here with us, hanging out. So this, of course, is an expansion to the original Catan. So this does actually need the original game to be able to be played. The outside of the box feels fairly similar to the most recent edition of Catan, and of course will kind of look very similar too, so they'll go aesthetically nicely with one another. Back here has all the pieces as far as what's coming inside of the box, so let's take a look and open this up. So when we look in here, there's nothing special on the inside there. Of course, we got the rule book right over here, fairly easy to read, not too tiny of a print, which is always a nice thing. And then, of course, we have right over here the barbarian pieces, of course, and then we have some chips up here. Now, of course, we are punching these things out, so make sure you hit that like button if you guys enjoy punching out new pieces to the game. So that looks really nice, goes right next to the game board. Then we have all these little chips right over here. I'm gonna have them right there, so those look nice. So we got green, we got blue, we got yellow, and we got white. And then we have these stickers, which I'll go over here in just 1 second. We have new cards right over here. Let me go ahead and... Actually, maybe we do need the X-Acto knife. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. Don't need the X-Acto knife. So we got this little plastic coming off here. So we got some new cards. So you can see right over here, we have not only just some new actual pieces here, we have new resources in the game, which of course is really nice. Definitely adds a new element to the game itself. More victory point options for you to play. You can see over here the back looks pretty nicely. These obviously are resources, so they look similar to the regular resources in the game from the original base. And then we got that piece right over there. So that looks pretty nice. We have additional cards as well too, so we have more to go through on these ones. Get this off. So yeah, so we got more cards. These, of course, are when you're playing the game, and we have the different types that you can go after and upgrade to. So these will give you a lot more pieces in the game, a lot more interaction, I guess you can say, with the game as well too. So this is a really, really fun expansion. I've actually played the expansion quite a few times, but this is finally the first time I have it myself. We have a lot of different pieces in here. These are all made out of wood right over here. So these are actually really good quality pieces. Now, these circular ones don't actually have anything on them when you get them originally, but that's what the stickers are actually for. So you're actually supposed to put the stickers on these pieces right over here throughout the game. So every player has a specific number of them as well. So make sure you follow along correctly on those. Then you got these square pieces right over here, which everybody's going to have as well. These are all painted wood as well. And then there are 3 pieces right over here that look like this. These, of course, are throughout the game when you put these on top of cities. These look really, really nice as well too. And then you got the barbarian ship right over here. That is a really cool ship. And then I kind of forget the name while we're playing the game, but this piece right over here is used based off of one of these. Oh, the merchant, actually. There he is. It's the merchant. So that looks like a really cool piece. It's like purple. I'm trying to focus on there. Looks really nice. So those are going to be all similar pieces in the rest of this bag. You also have bags within here, which is always really nice to have been given bags instead of always having to use all my own. So these are to help you separate these if you'd like, or technically whatever you want. We also have this dice right over here as well too. Obviously used in conjunction with your dice rolls, but these look really nice and aesthetically pleasing. They're indented too, and then they have color coordination based off of the objectives here in the game as well. So that looks really cool. And you got these pieces right over here. This is one for every single player. Just as a heads up, this comes in attached like this, but they do separate too. So don't feel like you're ripping the game or anything like that. But these are supposed to be completely separated like that, so these can fold individually as needed, because that's going to be a big premise in the game. So you get 4 of those. The quality seems pretty nice. Hopefully over time they don't wear down too fast for you, depending on how often you are playing the game. And you can see here, this has a nice setup insert. It looks very, very similar to the original Catan. But yeah, all the pieces will fit in here nicely and easily. You essentially can't put this in the base game just because, one, you don't want to be mixing them unless this is all you ever want to play. But even then, these pieces will not fit in the base game itself. But this looks really nice. I love when games have these kind of inserts. It makes everything go in here a lot smoother. As far as quality, this is very similar to the base game. But everything looks nice. It feels nice, and it will hopefully last a long enough time to be able to enjoy it to its fullest. Now, as I mentioned earlier, if you want to check it out, I'll have a link to this in the show notes down below. You can do that. Otherwise, if you'd like, check out my next unboxing video right over here. My name is Dennis, and we'll see you at the next unboxing.